Documentaries have lots of different elements to them. It's the planning, it's the shooting in the field, it's the interviews, there's the director, there's all the B-roll you might shoot, there's the cinematographer, there's the sound. But the part where you try to conceptualize the edit and the order things will come in and the story that you're trying to tell always seemed to me like an extremely important part of documentaries that you could never spend enough time on.
What I found particularly interesting about the premiere editing class is how many elements you can alter to create the ultimate emotions, the ultimate story.
I think there's a lot of choices that the editor has to make that really can take the final product one direction or the other.
And so I've been teaching editing at Docs in Progress for about 4 years now. And particularly in the area of editing that involves how to tame the beast, if you will, of the computers we use to do editing these days, as opposed to the actual visceral, physical way that editors used to make films.
That's wonderful to have somebody who actually is a working editor and can talk from experience.
So with editing, you have a multitude of assets from the field, and you start stitching together a narrative, making choices for the audience about where to spend their attention, where to concentrate, and most importantly, of course, how to feel about the scene they're in. And how you feel about the scene you're in is affected by whether or not you did a hard cut, whether you did a dissolve.
Having several shots right in a row, repetitive, gives a sense of like it's urgent or setting anticipation.
And the layering of things that you can do, it's amazing, it's wonderful.
The depth of the amount of features and elements that you can edit with. Color, transitions, sound.
Literally, frame by frame, the beginning of a breath, the end of a breath. All these things are extremely important to even the average viewer of a television documentary. They take for granted how much time goes into that frame by frame analysis to just punch it in at the right time.
I think everyone should try it because it really brings a completely different appreciation to anything you see on film, anything you see on TV that you find attractive. I now understand what it took to make it happen.